everyone! So I am going to do an eyelash tutorial for you guys, just for those of you that don't know how to apply false lashes but want to. And so before I apply my falsies, I have already done eyeshadow, and I always recommend doing eyeshadow first because then the powder gets all up in your eyelashes, which just doesn't make for a good look. So I have the eyeshadow on, and I also have already done a thin row of eyeliner. If you want thick eyeliner, do it thick. It just doesn't matter. It's just all preference. And then I also put on mascara, but I have like no eyelashes, so it really doesn't matter. And mascara doesn't have to be elaborate. It just has to make your eyelashes black. And if you already have black eyelashes, you really don't even have to do it if you don't want to. So I always squirt my eyelash glue onto just a flat surface. It can be anything. I put mine on my face powder. And I use black, but if you want to use clear or you're more comfortable with brown or a different color, that's totally fine too. And so a little trick that I do is I use a toothbrush. This isn't one that I brush my teeth with. I use it for clients' hair, for teasing, smoothing flyaways, but the end works really good for putting on false eyelashes. So, let's see. The eyelashes that I'll be doing today are the original style, so that's what they look like. And then, so I've got my glue here. I'm going to take the end of my toothbrush, kind of wiggle it around, get about this much on there. Get my eyelash. And with the originals, it doesn't matter which one goes on which eye because they're thinner on both of the outsides anyway. So then, I'll try to get on my face so you guys actually see what I'm doing. But I get it and I just coat the inside. Get some more glue, coat the inside again. And don't make this too thick or it'll seep into the actual lash, but I just keep it on the very end. So if you have any experience with eyelash glue, you know that you want to let it dry a little bit first so it gets tacky. So that's what I do. If I'm doing it on myself, I'll blow on it. If I'm doing it on a client, I'll just kind of wiggle it in the air. So let that dry. And then what helped me a lot when I first started was getting a mirror. It can be any size, anything that'll just help you. And so if you put it underneath here, you can kind of see your individual, like, you can see where your lash line starts. So that's what I'll do. I always start with my finger in the middle of the lash and place it on the middle of my eyelid first. That way it's kind of stable, and then you can touch the ends to make it stick. And when you're placing it, I kind of hold it just so it'll kind of dry in place. And that's my eye. I'll show you guys that up close. Do the original style versus my natural eyelashes, which I have like none. But that's what they look like. They're really pretty from the side. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're my favorite. And so I'll go do the other side for you guys. So I always peel my eyelashes off with the plastic with my fingernails, but if you don't have nails and you're worried about tearing them up, you can always use tweezers also. Just try to be gentle so you don't tear the eyelash in half. And so then I'm doing the same thing with the glue, the toothbrush. And so since this glue has already been sitting here for a while, you don't have to let it dry on the lash as long because it's already been drying in place on your flat surface. On this one, you might have to even be a little faster because the glue's dried a little bit. This is always more troublesome for me than this one, so I hope it goes good, but we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can put you guys like underneath my eye, if that'll help. So I did it on the middle, and so now I'm going to make it touch the outside of my eyes. Now they're both on. They look a lot better than my natural eyelashes, so I'm just addicted. And so, since I have a lot going on top of my eye, I'm also going to do some stuff on the bottom just so I don't look naked. Let me see. My makeup counter is a mess right now. But I never put liquid eyeliner on the bottom. I always try to find a stick. Or, I should have been more prepared, but it's fine. Alright, I'm giving up on that. So instead of stick eyeliner, I'm just going to do dark eyeshadow. And so I do that a lot on mine opposed to the stick eyeliner, just because the stick, it always falls down for me into my waterline. It gets messy, but there's always a trick. I use dark shade of eyeshadow. I have black in my crease, so I'm going to do black on the very outside. Just like that. And I'm not going to bring it in all the way on the inside because that's a very dark color. So I dust my brush off and go in a lighter shade, like I'm going to use this dark brown. Yep. Gonna go do that on the other eye as well, the black on the outside. Dark brown for the inner. And so then that gives the illusion of eyeliner without having to actually stab yourself in the eye. So that's what this looks like. And if it looks a little harsh, like see how you can tell that it stops right here. I always keep a big brush to just blend everything. So I'll just kind of smooth that out. I like it a lot better. And then since I use gold on my lid, I'm gonna go in with another gold shade and do it on like the inside right here. If I can find a brush. This one will work. Do this. And I always do the bottom after I do my lashes because sometimes if my eyes water, it'll mess it all up. So that's just why I'm showing you guys that. And then I'll also go in with a mascara and just do my bottom lashes. So that is that. So now lashes are done, makeup's done, whole face is done. So then I'll do my hair, but I'm not gonna film that for you guys because that's probably really boring. But that's how I look. If you have any more questions, you can comment them below, and if I didn't answer any in this video, maybe I'll do a next one if I didn't embarrass myself too much. So thank y'all for watching if you did, and I'll see you later.